Football coaches, this is one of my favourite games ever. There's so much you can do with this game, so let me go through it. Play end to end, you can play with keepers, but let's get rid of them for now, just to keep it nice and simple. Coach goes in though, so we're working massively on underloads, overloads, finding free players. Now we're just going to play just in the dark green area. So you might want to mark this out with some cones, just so you get the right shape and size for your players and your teams. Rules are really, really simple. So we've got 3 attacking players against 2 blue players. We're just playing box to box, so it's an end zone game that we're playing. And really we're focusing on finding the free player and using the overload to go past the defending players. The rules for the defending players are really simple. They have to stay in their own half and try and win the ball back. And they do need to stay in their own half. If they do win the ball back, you can play it to any blue player. So it doesn't matter which blue players they play it to, but you've got to stay in their own halves. Effectively, we're turning a 3v2 into a 4v3. There are some restrictions for the 2 players that they're defending, especially in the furthest end. It does mean that the 2 players that are defending further up the pitch and further back have to work really hard because they are overloaded. And football's never fair. Football is always going to be one of those games where you're underloaded, overloaded in certain positions and certain sections of the pitch. In this one, we're just playing end to end. Again, once winning the ball back, the reward for the defending team is going to be that they are able to score points by getting to the opposite end. Encourage good first touches. It's going to encourage using and finding free players, making runs, and also pressing hard. So you can see at the moment, we're just playing in that dark green area. If the ball ever goes out, just bring it back to the coach. 3 players, though, always need to start in one box. Otherwise, we're not quite going box to box. So if they lose the ball or the ball goes out of play, they've got to play. Now, we can add some either end zone players in or goalkeepers, effectively turning it into a 4v3 in each end. The Blues do win it back. They can use the goalkeepers too. If you like, you can even change this slightly so that we can play so we're actually trying to score goals. Now, I did this with my players the other day as well, and I did it 4v3v3 just to make the numbers work with just more space on the pitch. Those same principles though, so that we've always got an overload or underload on one side of the pitch. Always make sure the whole team come all the way back, even when they manage to get from end zone to end zone. Which those defending players to really press, win the ball, play it long if they need to, playing with shooting, or you're playing with end zones. It should be fun for everyone. So enjoy.